Hello everyone, welcome to part 1 in a series about how to play every character in The Binding of Isaac Repentance. First up is the titular character of Isaac, Isaac himself, with the starting item the D6. Now, one thing to note, this character is boring and useless until you unlock the D6. The way you unlock the D6 is by killing Mom 5 times to unlock this character, and then taking said character to the cathedral boss after killing Mom. How many times is it? 11 times? Killing Mom 11 times to unlock Cathedral, and then going up with this character to kill the Isaac boss on Cathedral, thus unlocking the D6 to find in future runs, and as Isaac's starting item. The D6 is the bread and butter of Isaac. It is what makes him him. It's what makes this character unique. But to understand how the D6 works, we first need to do a little bit of context. Sort of like a little explainer. Alright? Now, this game uses what are called pools to determine what items can spawn where. Pools basically are tied to different types of rooms. Right now I'm in a treasure room. This is an item from the treasure room pool. There are many different pools in the game, such as the Devil Pool, the Angel Pool, the Secret Room Pool, the Boss Pool, the Shop Pool, Planetarium Pool, and the Library Pool. They're all the pools I can think of on the top of my head. And did I mention the Treasure Room Pool? This determines what items can spawn in certain rooms, right? What the D6 does is it takes every item pedestal in the room you are currently in and changes it into a different item from the same pool. So say you run into an item you don't like this item. This item is trash. I hate this item. Well, guess what? I have the D6. I can roll it into something else. Something else that's, I guess, kind of useful. That's what the D6 does. It re-rolls items. What you want to do with this item is you basically want to use it to manipulate the items that show up and spawn the item you really want. Basically, this is Isaac's most basic form of rigging. You get rid of items you don't want so that you have a higher chance of items that you do. Because once you see an item, the item can't appear again. Okay? With active items, like this and this, you have to pick them up to negate them forever. Once you've picked up the item, or once you've seen it, you can roll out of it again if you want, but I don't have any charge right now, as you can see. I need to go clear 6 rooms to get the charge, to use it again. You want to generally save these rolls for more higher value pools in the treasure room, though. Okay? Unless you find it early. Deal rolls are really good, even for early game players, because 2 of the best items in the game, Sacred Heart and Brimstone, are in the Angel and Devil pools respectively from the beginning. Okay? You don't have to unlock anything to get those items. Meaning, the D6 has immediate value in any game. Alright? It's all about using the rolls to value. Also, knowing how to spawn pedestal items can be good. There are a lot of cards that have the potential to spawn pedestal items, such as judgment cards, which spawn beggars you can pay out to get pedestals, to put a pedestal in the room you want, to roll into the pool you want. Right? Or maybe a Wheel of Fortune card pays out with a portable slot machine out of the slot machine, or a crystal ball out of the fortune teller machine. Or maybe, say, a temperance card spawns a blood donation machine that you can use to spawn a blood bag or an IV bag that can be rolled. You need to know how to spawn pedestals. Now, for newer players, I would say that on newer save files you should just stick to rolling the deals in the treasure room. The Secret Room pool late game is the best pool in the game because it has some of the most amazing items in the game. However, these are also some of the hardest to unlock items in the game. requiring you to play difficult characters like Tainted Lost or Tainted Isaac. Even more difficult characters or challenges such as Death Certificate, the best item in the game, requiring you to beat everything as every character. Point being, you're not going to start with anything particularly amazing in your secret room. There's like maybe 3 items I would say go for in the secret room. Probably 2, honestly. Binge Eater and R-Key are the only good secret room items on a fresh file. And those items are not run winning. Well, Binge Eater totally is, but R-Key is whatever. Point is, use your rolls for high value. Know how to find items that can increase your charge. The shop pool is especially good for this. What it does is there are a lot of shop items that increase battery powers. So like 9 volt recharges it and gives it 1 cheaper charge. The AAA battery trinket also gives it 1 cheaper charge. Battery pack will instantly recharge it and spawn helpful batteries to get more rolls on that floor. The jumper cables will allow you to get more charges upon killing enemies. Sharp plug will allow you to sacrifice your HP for more rolls. You're trying to maximize rolls. Alright? Now, if you don't have the D6 unlocked, Isaac is a basic ass character with literally nothing special about him. Just go play as Azazel. But once you get the D6, Isaac really starts to become a character that is really fun for the rigging style of players. But really, get that D6 unlocked. It's very good. And that'll be all for part 1 of the Isaac gaming.